Okay, welcome back. So here we are with the quiz slide, a little more formatted, and everything seems to be looking okay with this one. We fixed all this. You saw how we fixed all this. We set the answer to be false. And then what happens when they hit the submit button? If they guess the right answer, okay, if they get the right answer without guessing, the green window comes up and says, hey, that's correct, congratulations. You can change this to be whatever message you would like, and I usually take out the press Y to continue just because that seems like a waste of time. I leave it with just click anywhere. And then if they get the answer wrong, then they get the incorrect, and here you could also put in the correct answer actually was, blah, 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 insert X. And then if they try to go on without answering, you get the you must answer the question box. All these things, these messages can all be customized as you go. I'm going to actually, let's get rid of this back button. I don't know why that's there. And then you can see that what's happening with the slide is when it plays, the whole slide is kind of like one big button. It gets a little timeline thing and then has a little pause in it, just like a button does. By default, this is usually way over here. And so when the person goes on, when they click to move on, it has to play through this whole timeline, which is a little bit disconcerting because there's this time where nothing really happens. You're expecting it to move on and you have to wait all these 8 seconds. So there's two ways to fix this. You can either just slide this pause way down to the end so that when you hit the click, it only has to play this little bit of time before it goes. Or you also could just shorten your timeline. Either way is cool. You could drag this back because there's really no need for it to be 10 seconds. I mean, essentially it's gonna pause. Nothing really happens until the person clicks, and then it plays through its time sequence. So either way is cool. Just be sure you don't leave a bunch of dead time here because people kind of freak out. They don't know what's going on. So this is all cool. Actually, I think let's reformat this. I should have done this, actually. And after you have all your quiz slides, you get sort of a summary slide at the end. I've done a little bit of formatting on this too because the default formatting is pretty hideous. I just changed the font and the color. Took out a bunch of the extra buttons. I moved the continue button up to here. This, though, we still have to set to be the button we want. We don't want text. We want an image button. And we want to go with our matching one. We have a continue. There we go. So we got to continue that matches, so that's good. And the review quiz, I just don't use it. So if you want to use it, that's cool. I'm just going to lose it. So now our quiz thing is done. So when you add your other slide or slides to this, they'll get set up in here, and they all will sort of feed into this quiz review checklist. Usually at the end you want to have like maybe one more slide just to sort of say, hey, thanks. So I'm going to actually take this slide, I'm going to duplicate this guy, I'm going to slide it down to the end, and then let's just change this message. So okay, once we've formatted this final slide, we've got a nice goodbye message to everyone, and hopefully everyone goes home happy to enjoy a tasty PBJ. Let's publish this Captivate project so people can enjoy it on the web. We're going to go up to the File menu, down to Publish. If you want to change the title, we're going to do it here, and then we tell it where we want it to be placed. So we browse for a folder. By default, it goes into this My Captivate Projects folder. We're actually going to put it with all of our other stuff in the PBJ module. Okay, so it's got a title, it knows where it's going to go. Nothing else here really needs to get changed for now, so we're going to hit publish. And that's that. Do we want to preview the project? Yeah, why not? Let's check it out. Here's a little threatening warning, don't worry anything about it, just to hit OK. This is all fine. And then it takes you through your project. Again, it's going to be kind of funky. You're not going to see most of this in the capture window. But trust me, man, it looks awesome. And I'm sure yours is also going to look awesome. All right, so that's at length how to get yourself through this PBJ project. Hopefully it all went well for you, and hopefully if it didn't, I'll hear from you and we can bail you out and make it all work out. So I look forward to seeing your projects. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you dig Captivate. I think it's awesome, and I think it can do a lot of cool stuff, things we haven't even talked about. And I will catch you guys in class next week. Take care, and good luck.